Hey guys, we're finally here, the one and only podcast show for the ladies that will help you express yourself confidently, push your limits, and navigate through your career journey better.
So stay tuned as we open another trivial topic about girl talk, women's struggles, career path, and relationships.
Welcome to the first episode of Career Mote! I am Taryn Navarro.
And I am Angela Chotanco Alvarez. We are your podcast hosts for today.
Partner, we're finally doing this.
Yes, we're finally here.
So, this is our first ever podcast show and we're very excited kasi, di ba, matagal na to sa plans talaga natin. Like, way back pa. When we started having our own advocacy for women, parang na-visualize na talaga natin na hindi lang on social media but also on different mediums kasi meron na din tayong Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we're finally here on Spotify and Apple Music. Akalain mo yon?
Yes, and by the way, we are the ladies behind The Scoop Asia. So The Scoop Asia is a media and entertainment company that supports women.
Yeah, so ito talaga yung naging advocacy natin ever since. And the reason why we're doing this is because we want to reach more women so they can learn about our journey in business. So like Ange, di ba, matagal na talaga tayong business partners and friends, and ang dami na nating pinagdaanan together. And I think
know
the ladies can learn from us naman kasi we really started from scratch. And our story is on our YouTube channel naman. But we also want to share pa rin here in Spotify in our podcast.
So bakit ngayon lang, Tars? Bakit ngayon lang?
Kasi, busy gals.
Hindi, actually, shy kami na ipakita yung mga face talaga namin. So,
Yes.
Isa sigurong effective way is to explore podcasting. So, hopefully, sana mabigyan natin ng justice tong Spotify natin.
Yes. And our show, Career Mote, caters not only to business women, but also women who are navigating through their career, whether or not they're freelancing or employed. So, lahat talaga. So, this is a show where women celebrate women. So, I hope you guys enjoy our topics. And for today, bakit ba super relevant yung topic natin today? Ano ba yung keyword? 2 words lang siya.
So, ano nga ba? Independent.
Ano nga ba? Independent woman.
Okay.
Okay, so independent women. We are talking about independent women. And Ange, do you consider yourself an independent woman?
Yes, of course. Ever since talaga, parang independent na ako. I think so.
And I think most of our audience, even sa platform natin, The Scoop Asia, and even our friends are independent women. And this is an inspiration kasi kanya-kanya tayo ng definition when it comes to being independent, di ba? Hindi naman the same lahat. So ano ba yung mga few traits na alam natin independent women have?
First, Stars, let's define muna what makes up an independent woman.
I think
So, sa'yo, ano sa
the
tingin mo?
definition of an independent woman is someone who can carry herself with grace and can handle things on her own by not depending on others. I think for me, yun ang personal definition ko. Kaya niya talagang i-navigate yung challenges niya sa life, whether it's good or bad, alone. Yun yung aking personal definition for an independent woman. How about you?
Tayo almost the same tayo, Tar. So, syempre, an independent woman for me is someone who is capable to make her own decision. So, express yung self nila without forcing yung mga kailangan nilang mag-fit sa standard female stereotype ngayon,
That's
diba?
true. And lalo na ngayon on social media, parang makikita mo talaga na women are starting to be more confident about how independent they are. Dati kasi pag masyado kang independent or masyado kang confident, it's there's a negative connotation to it kasi wow, ang strong naman ng personality mo. But ngayon, being an independent woman is such a compliment that it's almost something normal na, which is good because syempre gusto natin lahat ng women independent. So ano ba yung mga traits ng independent women?
Okay, first, So, she's up for any challenges. Ano ba ibig sabihin nun? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng up for any challenges?
Up. Ano ba yung up? Meaning, I think,
Game.
Oo, game.
Oo. Parang
Hindi
every
siya takot.
opportunity, every opportunity, parang hindi naman as if ginagrab nila lahat, but chine-check nila if possible ba na may mga solutions ba sila to every problem, ganon.
Yeah. And being a person who is up for challenges, I think that also means na you're always eager to learn. Parang open ka to learning, hindi ka dahil feel mo you reach the point na expert ka na or anything, hindi ka na eager to learn. And if you're up for a challenge, it means there is always something else to learn. So that's what an independent woman is. So tama nga naman. Next, she is confident about her looks and confident in her own skin. So this topic, I think, is very, very talked about, especially online. Kasi nga, you know how other people judge or look at how women should be in terms of their looks. Parang kailangan skinny ka, kailangan malaki puwet mo, or kailangan lagi ka naka-makeup, or hindi ka naka-makeup.
Physical.
Ang daming opinion ng mga tao about women. When the important thing is, what do you want as a woman? Ano bang gusto mo as a person, di ba? And being confident about your looks is different for each woman naman, di ba?
Yeah. And Tar, skin, di ba, here sa Philippines, ang gusto natin talaga maputi. How about yung mga morena?
Yes.
Morena naman. Like you're morena ka, right?
Matagal-tagal ko ding inaccept na, ay, ang ganda pala ng skin ko. But also, in behalf of, the ladies na hindi din morena or the ladies na gusto magpaputi, for example, kasi personal preference sila, that's totally okay.
Yeah, that's normal, I think.
Kasi iba-iba naman. So, it really speaks about just respecting everyone's preference as a woman. And meron pa pala ko i-add regarding being confident. So, di ba sa atin girls, kapag may nag-compliment sa'yo, for example, uy, ang ganda mo naman, ang ganda naman ng hair mo, ang ganda naman ng skin mo. Di ba parang yung iba, nahihiya mag-thank you. Like parang, ano ba sabihin mo, hehe, or something. I think an independent woman should know how to accept compliments.
Yes.
Like, if someone compliments you about your looks, your skin, accept it gracefully. Like, thank you, ikaw din. Or kung hindi, thank you.
Kahit thank you lang, di ba?
It means kasi na confident ka na tama yung sinasabi ng person, na you accept how you look like sa skin mo and everything. So, yun, grabe, parang ang hirap pala maging independent woman, no? Nasa second rate pa lang tayo, pero intense na yung yung personalities. Ano ba yung third natin?
Okay, our third one. So, she takes responsibility for her own happiness. Siguro ito, yung part na to, is yung parang kaya nilang tayuan yung sarili nila. Hindi tayo nag-play ng yung tinatawag nating blame game just in case may mangyaring anything na, kasi ginawa ko to because of her or because of them. Parang kaya niyang tayuan yung own decision niya na mali ako, so pagkakamali ko to. Like that.
That's correct. Oo, actually, medyo related siya sa fourth quality, which is she takes accountability for her actions, whether it's good or bad. So, being an independent woman, kaya mong, for example, if it's a good thing, someone is giving you credit for something that you did very well. So, you also know how to take the credit gracefully. And if you did something bad, you also know how to apologize. And this is something na mahirap gawin, ha. It's easier said than done. Kasi when you're put on the situation, bababaan mo talaga yung pride mo, and doon mo makikita what values you have as a person regardless of your gender. At least that's how I see it. And there is also gratitude kapag you take accountability. For example, something good happens in your life, like sa atin, Ange, sa business, we celebrate small wins, diba? Our small victories, kahit maliit lang yan na sale or doing a pitch very well. We're always grateful for these things. But then, at the same time, if we fail at something, andun pa din yung drive to do better every time. So, in that sense, may accountability tayo talaga sa actions natin. Wala ngang blame game.
Oo,
which
tsaka
is
tayo, di ba? Tayong mag-partner, parang never naman tayo na nagkamali ako and then parang ibabalik mo, kasi ito, ikaw yung no eh. Parang
Yes.
wino-work out natin siya as a team talaga, di ba?
Mm-mm. And
Yun
even
din yung maganda.
sa,
Yun yung maganda sa atin.
even sa company natin, like for ACT or TPL, if someone from our team members did something, for example, that reflected on our client na maybe upsets them, we take accountability as a company and not because, kasi yung team member namin ganito. That's not
tayo
right.
yung sumasagot. Yeah. Parang, kami yung nagkamali because hindi namin siya naturuan ng tama and all that. Yeah.
It's part of the responsibility. So, mahirap maging independent woman, guys. Hindi siya madali. But, if may kakilala kayong ganito yung traits, there's so much respect for women like that. You should treat them really with respect because it's not easy.
Okay, so, number 5. She is driven to be financially stable.
True. In whatever means that she wants to be financially stable, as long as it's legal and not against the law. But yeah, kasi 'di ba, being financially stable, iba-iba tayo ng method. For example, tayo, Ange, we want to be financially stable but through our own means. Like we will earn our own money, gagawin natin lahat by ourselves. Like we will not rely on, for example, our partner's money or whatever. But there are also women who want to get their finances from their partner or from the family that they're forming, which is also sort of a symbol of independence. Kasi depende yan sa'yo kung ano ka bang kind of person. No judgment, hindi naman lahat na parang kasi hustler ka when it comes to your finances. It doesn't mean you're not taking control of your finances. Iba lang ang method mo. Yun ang belief ko kasi...
Tars, I think iba-iba sa status din eh. Like for example, kami siguro, since family business yung ginagalawan din namin, parang wala namang masama if sabihin ng dad ko na itong business yung gusto kong ibigay sa'yo. Kasi parang anong nangyayari, pag independent woman ka, sasabihin ka agad sa'yo, kasi kinuha mo lang yan sa parents mo. Pero pag tinanong mo naman yung mga parents, kaya nga kami nagtrabaho para sa inyo, di ba? So, actually, hindi siya something na parang ima-mark mo as hindi talaga siya totally independent. Parang ganon. Independent woman pa rin talaga siya.
It depends on what was given to you or kung wala man, it's really how you take control of your life.
Yeah, and kung paano mo i-execute din yun.
So, kanya-kanya pa rin talaga tayo ng preference and being independent does not limit from because ikaw nga nag-earn ng sarili mong money. It's how you take control of the money that is flowing sa bank account mo or whatever is happening with your finances. So, yun. Again, for our listeners, iba-iba tayo ng path in life. We're coming from different places. But we want you guys to feel welcome here sa show namin because it's something na it's really happening in real life. And we want to show na you're not alone when it comes to your experiences.
Yeah.
So,
Stars, we're not an expert also ha. This is just based sa experience lang talaga natin.
Yeah, that's true. So our next trait is she knows how to get what she wants. And this is really true for independent women because independent women take action. They don't just say what they want to do, but they actually do it. If they want to do something, ang unang gagawin nila is to think, okay, paano ko ba to gagawin? And minsan nga, mas nauuna pa yung action before words. Like sa atin, di ba? We always make it sure na na-execute natin yung plans natin. And that makes us reliable in terms of taking control of what we want to happen with our careers. It takes a lot of discipline and kailangan talaga na you want to do what you're doing. Or kahit may why ka lang. Kasi kung ginagawa mo lang siya for money alone, for example, medyo mahirap. Kaya nga tayo may advocacy, kaya din tayo may reasons inside for us to do these things. So yes.
Okay, so number 7. She manages her life well. Hindi ko sasabihin na effortlessly kasi I doubt na may nagmamanage ng time nila effortlessly. So, di ba, she manages her life well na lang. Parang, for example, syempre ako, may family ako. Parang I need to manage yung time ko with family and then time ko also with work, di ba?
Hindi madali mag-manage ng time mo, especially if you're used to doing alone, which brings us back to the topic of our first episode, which is being an independent woman doesn't mean you have to do everything alone. And bakit ba tayo nahihirapan to manage our time properly is because we want to do everything. Or, di ba? Kasi we like to take control. Parang gusto natin gawin lahat. Kaya hindi siya madali. But again, ito nga yung pinag-uusapan natin sa ating episode is why it's important for us to ask for help din. But anyway, before that, dun tayo sa last trait of being an independent woman, which is very, very important.
Para sa'yo to.
Bakit sa akin? This is for everyone. Okay, the last trait is she doesn't need a man to feel complete. And this is true kasi first, madaming reasons. First, iba-iba tayo ng preference. Baka pala gusto mo, woman. Second, you can really do things alone. So you don't need a partner to make you feel complete. We are all created naman to be capable of doing things alone. But hindi ibig sabihin na we cannot ask for help. Ange, meron ka bang input dito bilang ikaw ang nasa married life? Ikaw ang living the married life?
Hindi. Ang sa akin naman, before naman ako nagpakasal, parang nung time na yon, hindi boyfriend or relationship yung priority ko talaga. Parang sa time na yon, ang priority ko lang is career. And if yung guy na yon or yung lalaki na yon, hindi niya ma-respect yung decision ko na gusto ko na may career ako, then bye-bye. Ganon ako kabilis kaagad. Kaya parang, even yung husband ko, before kami nagpakasal, parang sinabi ko sa kanya na if you're looking for a girl na gusto mo na housewife, kasi career woman nga ako. So, kung gusto niya ng girl na parang housewife lang talaga, that's not me. Sabi ko sa kanya. So, hanap ka na lang ng iba. Para, and then, talagang very direct na kung gusto mong maghanap ng iba na
gusto maging housewife din or
hanap na siya,
will follow you lang.
Hindi na ako yon. Para straight to the point and let's not waste our time, di ba? Kaysa naman tayo na pagdating pala ng araw na yon na kasal na tayo, ang gusto mo lang pala sa akin is mag-aalaga ako ng bata, di ba? Career woman nga ako. So, mahirap sa akin yon.
For this, I think you really have to find a partner who will completely support you and your dreams.
And respect also. Oo, respect.
And respect. So whether or not gusto mo maging career woman or gusto mo maging stay-at-home mom, your partner should respect that. And if that partner can respect that, then walang magiging problema. You could be the independent woman you want to be effortlessly. So it's all about support and respect.
Diba? Parang yun naman ang lagi nating concern. Kasi ang priority nga daw career. So, dahil wala time.
Actually, madami ng parang na-intimidate because of what we do or what I do. So, syempre, nasikot-sikot ko na din yung dating scene, ganyan. But again, dun mo malalaman na some guys like a girl like this or some guys prefer a girl like this. And doon mo ma-figure out, okay, I'm not the person for you because this is my personality talaga. Like, my career is one of my priorities and I will always be able to stand up on my own. So, if you're not up for that, edi, bye-bye. So, tulad sa'yo.
Di ba parang let's not waste our time. Parang
Correct. So, girls, do not sacrifice your passions and your aspirations for your career because of what your partner wants. Unless that is also the goal that you are trying to achieve. Like, for example, if your goal in life is really to cultivate or build a family, is it worth the risk ba with your current partner? Parang ganon. Depende talaga eh. But for me, in my personal preference ko right now, is really to prioritize my career. So again, tayo sa episode 1. Wala akong hugot-hugot dito. Kasi delikado na. Anyways, being an independent woman doesn't mean you have to do everything alone. So, paulit-ulit kong iniisip yung line na yon because it's actually a hard truth for me. Ewan ko sa'yo, Ange, pero sa akin medyo mahirap siya i-internalize kasi sanay akong gawin yung mga bagay-bagay alone. Not because parang I feel alone or anything, more because I trust myself better than anyone. Like, for example, may gusto kang gawin. What if hindi magawa ng tama nung other person? Di ba ikaw na lang gagawa? Parang may instinct akong ganun.
Na-understand kita, Tar, sa part na yan. Pero siguro, na-overcome ko na yung phase ko na yan. Maybe because dahil nga may husband na ako ngayon. And then, parang prior naman akong magka-husband, single mom ako. So, sanay talaga ako na gawin din yung lahat ng gusto ko nang mag-isa lang ako. But better pa rin if makakahanap ka ng someone who can really help you. Iba pa rin yung part na yun. Kagaya sa ating dalawa, yung partnership natin.
Yeah, that's true. Madami tayo naging dreams and aspirations back when we met noong 2017, 2016. And I don't think din na magagawa natin lahat ng projects and vision natin for the company if hindi talaga tayo naging partners. So it's really about asking for help. Iba pa rin if you have an extra hand in whatever you're doing. And even as a mom, Ange,
pag mom ka, mental health yung very important naman sa'yo. Wala naman kasing masama to ask any help, lalo na if talagang nahihirapan ka. Parang save yourself, save your energy, save your mental health sa part mo. Right?
Medyo pag kasi tinatry natin i-ako lahat ng work or ng pressure, it becomes toxic na, again, it affects your mental health and hindi ka na magiging efficient. Which is not something that you would want kasi, di ba, it's better to be able to do things properly than just doing everything tas nagkakagulo na.
And it's okay to pause. It's okay to rest. Yun yung as a mom na parang ask help and wag kayong matakot na magpahinga. Kasi sabihin nila, mama ko dapat di ako nagpapahinga. Hindi yun ganon. If you think na you need to rest, go ahead. Do that.
That's true. Okay, meron tayong isang statement dito sa ating outline. Sinabi ko na may outline tayo. But anyways, an independent woman does not rely her happiness on her partner, but that doesn't mean you wouldn't want to settle in a relationship. So I think madaming makaka-relate here, and I think for all our readers, ba't ako readers? For all our listeners, I think na napanood niyo na yung movie na Crazy Rich Asians. Ano ba yung famous quote doon, Ange?
Yes, from Astrid.
Yeah.
It's never a woman's job to make her partner feel like a man.
Yes, but we have to let them take the wheel. #once in a while, not all the time. Kasi women have a voice and sometimes we are better in control in some areas and iba-iba kasi tayo ng strengths. So, I don't know with especially with your life kasi you're in the realm of married life. Ano ba yung strength ng partner mo or ng husband mo? Ano ba yung strength mo? So, kanya-kanya kayo ng delegation.
Yeah. Kami modern na talaga, Tars. Modern kami ng husband ko in a way when it comes to even finances. Hindi na kami parang like before na lalaki lang dapat gumastos ng lahat when it comes to having a family. Diba?
Yeah.
And of course, ego. Parang isa to depende talaga sa partner mo. Like, kung kaya ba nila na yung babae is nag-share din ba sa gastos sa bahay, okay lang ba din yun sa kanila. You really have to sit down and talk it out kung ano yung okay na process sa inyo. Kasi
that's also a sign of independence.
Yeah, tsaka parang tayo, di ba? Kung ano yung gusto natin mangyari with our business, tayong dalawa lang talaga yung nag-uusap. Sabi nga natin, kahit anong mangyari, kung mag-fail man to lahat, tayo, Tars, intact tayo. Tayo yung hindi pwedeng masira. Lagi nating
magkagulo na lahat, wag lang tayo dalawa.
Wag lang tayo. Oo. Yes. Kasi yun yung pinaka-foundation ng lahat.
That's true. And in the case of Ange and I sa business, we're so lucky, or we're so blessed to have decided to embark on this partnership. Kasi, of course, when you consider someone as your partner in business, let's take business as an example in this context, madaming risks talaga. Financial risks, yung career mo, kasi nag-all-in ka 100% with that person. But overall, na-realize natin dalawa na we really need each other's help. Like for example, ako, ang strength ko is creatives and design. So, you chose me as your partner because of that strength of mine, di ba? And sa'yo naman, at the start, wala talaga akong alam sa business. So, I'm so happy now I got to learn from you along the way when it comes to business and operations. But we're both independent from the start. Diba? We just learned how to really ask for help. So, you take control of what is given to you. So, in the case of Ange and I, what was given to me was this opportunity of a partnership. So, I wouldn't say na parang binigay lang siya sa akin. Kasi, hindi naman tayo nag-meet kung hindi ko in-accept yung previous project natin together.
Yeah. So, ang dami natin pinagdaanan before tayo dumating sa talagang nilegalize natin siya na corporation siya.
Oo, totoo yan. So, being an independent woman is also recognizing your strengths and weaknesses and acknowledging them. So, the way I see this, tayo dalawa, together with our team, we really thrive because we help each other in every possible way and hindi tayo nagdadamot with what we have.
And of course, the person that influenced me to become an independent woman is actually my parents. So my mom, ever since, she earns and spends her own money. While yung dad ko naman never treats my mom like parang traditional stereotype woman na ako lang magdedesisyon sa loob ng bahay. And siya din, ini-encourage din niya kami. My dad encouraged us to work and earn and spend our own money din as well. Mm-hmm. So, syempre, yung pagiging independent natin, I think, nag-start yan sa foundation ng family din, sa bahay din siya mismo, kung paano tayo i-influence din ng mga magulang natin.
For my case, ang nag-inspire sa akin to be an independent woman or the woman I am to be, of course, my family, but mayroong particular moment in my life. And nung elementary kasi ako, mahilig ako magbasa ng magazine. So there's this magazine. It's called Total Girl.
I love it. I have that also.
Hello, Total Girl. Baka nagpa-produce pa kayo. Oh my gosh. Monthly, kinokollect ko yan. Tapos, galing pa sa baon ko kasi 100 pesos yan dito sa Davao. Ewan ko kung magkano siya sa Manila. Kasi late dito yung mga issues. So, kinokollect ko yan. And doon talaga ako na-inspire kasi it talks about girls. As in, girl issues pa, period, getting your period, your crushes, mga ganyan. And it inspired me na parang, there is an avenue or a space for girls to be able to speak about themselves. In the mind of a 13-year-old, 11, 12 to 13-year-old.
Na-inspired pa agad.
Oo, that really influenced me. First, naging creative ako. So, naging into graphic design ako dahil dyan sa Total Girl na yan. And then, when I got to college, dun ko nakita how an independent woman really is. Kasi, coming from the province and then going to Manila for college, na-expose talaga ako sa reality. Medyo culture shock ako, but in a good way. Kasi na-embrace ko siya in a good way. And I took all these opportunities. And I'm so happy kasi coming from that kind of inspiration na magazine, physical magazine, we're now here with our own multi-platform company, The Scoop Asia, which is also catered for women, pero in business naman. And so one of our execution for our advocacy is this podcast, Career Mote. And parang, nakaka-touch lang. Kasi alam mo, elementary ka, your 11-year-old self is looking up to yourself na parang, go girl, di ba? Be the person that you needed when you were young. But in a different way. Kasi syempre yung issues dati, iba na naman yung issues ngayon. And we're voicing out for different topics. Mm-hmm. And so yun, I hope that we inspired you guys in our episode today. We have solely talked about independent women, but madami pa. Madami pa talaga.
Abangan nyo yung mga next episodes natin.
Yes. So, we hope you enjoyed our episode for today. Once again, I'm Taryn with my partner, Angela.
Thank you for listening. Stay tuned and follow Career Mote on Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you.
Bye! The important thing is, what do you want as a woman? Ano bang gusto mo as a person, di ba? And being confident about your looks is different for each woman naman, di ba?
And tar skin, di ba, here sa Philippines, ang gusto natin talaga